Mm-hmm. Okay, that's not nice. Nobody's watching yet. Okay, cool. I have some time. All right, what can I do? Yeah. Let's go try it out. I had like 20-something people watching me the last time I was yesterday. And they were like asking questions. It's pretty cool.
About what? What you were cooking?
Notary stuff. No, I was sitting at my desk in there looking a hot mess. And I was just doing random conversations about notary stuff.
You can go with the house. So all the time, Trey was face crying.
He was like, Mama, oh, he said,
Because he's fine right now.
hey, how y'all doing? I'm cooking. No, he said,
And his daddy, and he thought it was funny.
I was like, yo, keep doing it, keep doing it. How y'all doing? Like I said, I'm still testing out like what content y'all like or don't like because I'm not just a notary. I do other things too. That's my mom. She's here today, this weekend. Hey, Jeffrey Dodson. How you doing? Look, it's 4
Hi.
people so far that are watching.
Just 4 people? Well, thank you for those who are watching.
Yeah, not just. Don't be saying no just.
Right. Let's see. Who else is watching? Can we
I think
tell?
they have to comment in order for me to know who they are.
Okay.
Comment where you from. Let me know where you from. Where you at?
Where are you?
Where you be?
No, where are you? Proper English.
Where you will?
Ah! Where you are. That's it. I meant to say where you are.
Okay, so I'm just boiling water right now for my pasta, for my linguine. And I have here just some shrimp. I think this is like medium, small, medium. It's not small, I think it's medium and it's gonna get smaller, but I'm okay with that. So I just rinse this off really good. And I'm just gonna season it. I have some garlic salt I'm gonna add to my shrimp.
Not the HEB brand?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, HEB. Look at my big old forehead. Okay. Look, KK, say hi.
Hi.
All right, so I added some garlic salt and a little pepper. Don't do too much. Be choking and coughing. And then I have some Italian seasoning I add to mine. I'm just seasoning my scrimp right now. But let me go ahead and get my pasta going. I have here a package of linguine. HEB brand. I love HEB brand stuff. I refuse. What's Walmart's fake brand?
I don't even know.
What is Walmart's off brand? I can't think of it.
What's Walmart brand?
What's Walmart's off brand?
What is it? Hill Shower.
No,
Hill
that's
Country
HEB.
Fair. That's HEB.
No, that's HEB.
I won't go that low with HEB though, with the off brand. You said what?
Great value.
Yeah, great value.
I Googled it. Google is your best friend.
So I have the pasta boiling. I just use linguine. I got this from like HEB, like $1.79 or something. I don't know. And then I have my scrimps up in here. Then don't touch it, little thing, girl. I have shrimp, and like I said, I use garlic salt. I use Italian. I was gonna say dressing, Italian seasoning, pepper, and then here, show them this one, KK, for me. Show them this one.
What's it called? Well, this is lemon pepper.
Now that's Hill Country Fair. Look. So I'm putting some lemon pepper in there because I love lemon pepper on my stuff. One rule of thumb is when you're boiling pasta to kind of give it some flavor so that it doesn't just taste like boring and bland in your food. Make sure you put some salt in your water. And then of course put some oil in it too so that the pasta won't stick. And then just let that boil. I guess I can bring it over here so you can see. Move, KK. See, I'm just boiling it. Ooh. Y'all not even talking to me out here. How y'all watching and y'all not even gonna chat? Tell me your name, where you're from, who y'all are. What is this little streak on my camera that I see? Is it from the light? So, yep. That's what I'm doing so far. Man. Okay. Woo, that's better. Let me turn it down so you will see all my imperfections. But yeah, once again, this is a shrimp. I just seasoned it a little bit with some good stuff. I also have, where is it? So this seasoning right here, I like this one a lot. It's by Caribbean Traditions. I think you can find this at the Dollar Tree if I'm not mistaken. But I love their seasoning. They have like a, what is it? Like a seasoned salt kind of seasoning too that you can use. But this fish one is really, really good. And I like to use this too. Oh, it smells good. So I add that too. I be adding everything. Since we're doing shrimp, that's why I added that. Next ingredient I'm gonna start getting together is the whipping cream. That's what I'm gonna make my base, my roux, my sauce with. I got a big one because I have a few more people eating tonight. So I have that, and then I'm also using and then I'm also getting mozzarella cheese and adding it to it. But I don't add the cheese until the very, very end because that's how I do it.
Oh, I think I realize how to do this.
You want to come say hi to the people, Devin? Huh?
Do I?
Yeah, it's 3 people on here. Come say hi. This is my little brother Devin. He tried to be shy. He got a deep voice now. He growing up.
This is my uncle.
Yep, that's Devin. Look, you got more people on here. It's 5 people now.
5 people.
Get your little bushy brows out the way. All right, let me wash this little pot real quick. I'm gonna cook it in one of these kind of pots. So let me wash it out real quick. Is Trey taking a shower, man? He said what? Where he's like this, right?
He's a boo-boo head.
Okay, stop. That's not nice. No, you don't need to talk like that. You're a young lady. Young ladies should not be talking that way. Yeah, I do. You extra? Okay. You can take it out and just have the Alfredo. You won't. You want a toothpick? It's some right here. Hey, y'all. All right, I'm back. I think you just twist it and it comes out. I'll let you figure it out. So this is the pot that I'm going to use to cook the whole meal in. Yes, the entire meal. So I have that ready to go. And I'm going to make my Alfredo sauce from scratch. Scratch. When I cook, I like to kind of get ahead of the game. So I'm going to go ahead and put this right here in my sink so that I can have it ready to drain out my noodles.
Mommy, are you ever going to fast forward something?
You have to be able to share.
I can't. I mean, it went away though. But I did see it. It was up there. Okay, Cadence, I heard you.
Are you ever going to fast forward something?
Okay, hush, no. All right, so now to make the actual Alfredo sauce from scratch, let me show you the ingredients. what I have here is some like real butter, like the real butter. You can usually, I could use a whole stick, but it doesn't really matter. At least use a half a stick of butter for sure. Like you need a good like base. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on. Slow rolling. Don't turn it up high, okay? Don't start off turning it up high. This is your sauce. You gotta be nice to it. You gotta be gentle. You gotta treat it right. You don't want to burn it. The only thing I don't have that I forgot is garlic, because I usually buy minced garlic in like the little jar, but it's all good. So let me turn the camera here because I'm sure you're tired of looking at me. All right, so how close can I get? All right, so there we go. I mean, that's perfect, bro. So I put the stick of butter in here. I'm gonna let that melt. I guess I can turn it up to melt it fast, but aside from that, alrighty, gotta rinse that off. Okay, so while this is melting, let me check on the pasta. Rasta pasta. I use linguine, and like I said, if you want your noodles to have a little bit of flavor so they don't taste so bland, putting a little bit of salt in the water is always helpful. Y'all can give me a thumbs up if y'all want to. If you liking the video so far. Anyway, be honest at least. But my butter is still melting. I'm still trying to melt that. I turned it up so it can melt a little bit faster. This part is fine because I'm not gonna burn the butter. I'm just trying to melt it. Okay, so I have seasoned my shrimp. That's already good to go. I got my noodles going. The other ingredients I have along with like a stick of butter is gonna be whipping cream. Y'all, I'm showing y'all look. I'm giving y'all the recipe to homemade Alfredo sauce that's gonna taste good. Not like any stuff you buy in a jar. This is gonna be the real deal, okay? So please give me a like or something. Tell me where you from. Tell me your name. She's gonna be eating it, so. All right, let me point it back here so you can see what's going on with the butter. and her too. So when you make the sauce, you kind of make it at your own discretion, because you're gonna decide how you want it to taste, and you're gonna decide how much sauce you want to make. So always start with at least a half a stick of butter, if not more. I just used one of my sticks that I had already been working on. And then once this starts to melt.
Question.
What?
Why didn't you cook all of the linguine?
Huh?
Why didn't you cook all the linguine?
I don't know. I thought it would be too much, I guess. I never do cook the whole package. I'll leave 2 pieces in there.
You have guests.
I know y'all. This is enough. This is enough. This is gonna be enough. I promise you.
Okay.
Somebody gave me a thumbs up. Thank you very much. Okay, so now that the butter is just about ready to go, I'm making for quite a few people, so I'm gonna pour more.
Who gets thumbs up?
I don't know. It doesn't have the. It doesn't. They have to chat with me in order for me to see
Okay.
all that. I'm kind of new to this, but that's what I found out so far. Okay, so whipping cream. It can be heavy whipping cream or whipping cream. It doesn't matter. So just pour it as you like. However much sauce you want is what you pour. I'm going to turn the heat down because I don't want to burn or scorch my sauce, my roux, whatever you want to call it. But I just pour like that. And we'll just let that begin to cook, simmer, whatever you want to call it. I will usually have garlic, like I said, to melt with the butter, but I didn't have any garlic and I forgot some at the store. So my fault. And take the time out to season the sauce. So I'm gonna put some lemon pepper on here. Put a little bit more garlic salt. My bad, lemon pepper. Garlic salt. I'm a home cook, so don't expect me to be like this chef. I just cook from home all the time, every day, all day. All the time. Sorry, I'm a little crazy. Don't forget to have some mozzarella cheese on standby because you're gonna add that at the end.
Is that fat free?
I don't know. I just grabbed whatever said mozzarella cheese, to be honest.
Good, it's ready.
Hey, you don't even taste the difference. You just see it and be like, ugh.
I do.
Ain't no fat, it ain't gonna taste right.
I do.
All right. If you're a whisker like me, this is actually from my little blender thingy. But anyways, I just mix it in. And what I do is I start with a base and then I end up adding more sauce because I add my noodles to it, I add my shrimp, and then I'm like, okay, we need more sauce. So that's when I add more heavy whipping cream to it. Some people cook the shrimp separate. I don't know. I do both. It just depends on how lazy I am. But
Question.
what?
I'm just about enjoying ragu.
Because this is homemade. This is the real deal.
Ragu.
All right.
Ragu for me.
You like ragu?
Yes.
I've tried every brand and I was extremely disappointed. I didn't like any
At
of
my
it.
house, it's ragu.
I don't eat that though.
I'm just saying.
So don't get ragu when you can do it yourself. All right, this pasta should be ready very, very, very soon. All right, just finessing the noodles a little bit. I didn't forget about y'all. I love y'all noodles. Oodles and noodles. Do y'all cook like raw shrimp like with your food, or do you cook it separate and then add it together?
Separate.
Let me know, cause I've seen like people do both. I do it separate because for the most part I always do separate. I just don't care to. Sorry, I'm gonna have to push y'all back for a second. Right there. I just do separate because it's my mental. My mental makes me feel better that I did it separate. But I don't do anything special when I cook it separate. I just cook it in some butter. And that's what I do. All right, so let me show you what the sauce is looking like. So that's how the sauce is looking, which means it's a little too hot. I'm going to turn it down because it'll like over reduce and then you'll find yourself like adding. And if you want, you can even add water to it as well. Like you don't have to just add whipping cream. It's okay to add water. Not a problem. All right, while this sauce is going, I'm gonna go ahead and just cook this shrimp low. When you cook shrimp high, it like shrivels up super fast, so be careful when you cook shrimp. If you want to show out a love that ta-ta, I have some rosemary here that is in my fridge. Just gives it another layer of flavor. You can put that in there. It's herby too. It's really, really herby. It'd be urban. So I'll just put some of that in there. I don't need much. But it's definitely gonna like amp up your sauce. But another thing to use rosemary with is like if you're cooking steak. With that would be good. Now I'm going to cook my shrimp over here. Alright. Still checking on everything, still making sure the sauce is good, making sure everything's straight. What I'm gonna do now is drain my noodles really quick. And I can already tell that I'm gonna be adding more sauce a little bit later, which is fine. But you definitely want to get a sauce started, a good amount started. Just keep mixing, keep stirring, don't let it get sticky. Cook your sauce on low. Is mine on low? Yeah, it's on low. I'm gonna turn it down even a little bit lower to 2. Just let it marinate. Let the juices and the berries marinate. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is homemade. I just have to keep saying that. You know, I've had people that I've known for years come back and like text me. People I've not talked to or seen in years come back and be like, hey, what's that recipe you used to talk about at work? Them jars ain't working out. So let me drain my noodles. Here are the noodles. They're linguine. Trey must be taking a shower since the music playing now. I got some more notifications from you too, man. Okay, so just kind of keep watching over the sauce. Let me see something. Okay, let me taste it. Okay, that's good. Good. And I taste that rosemary in it too. It's really, really good. So I have shrimp cooking over here. I can move this over some. I'm gonna just melt some butter in a little skillet here. This is what I'm gonna cook my shrimp in. Cook your shrimp on low. You don't want to shrivel it up because you still have to put the shrimp into the sauce too. So when you're cooking it in the skillet, don't cook it on high, and it's no rush at all. Alrighty. Okay, this is the shrimp. I seasoned it really well, as you can see. I could have gone like the Cajun route or whatever. I'd be tired of eating that kind of flavored stuff all the time. I use the same Cajun seasonings or seasoning sauce, so I'm not gonna do it that way. I'm gonna do more like the lemon pepper route with this shrimp. I know it's a small skillet. I don't want it to be big anyway. I am okay with it cooking this way. Trust me, I've done this before. All right, so I think my sauce is pretty much good. The flavor is really, 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 really good. Really, 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 really good. Let me get closer. Is that better? Does that help you guys? I hope it does. The sauce is saucing, okay? The sauce is ready. Let me find... I keep using the same spoon for the sauce, and I need to stop doing that. So I can keep one to use for the shrimp. I'm going to turn up the shrimp some more. Maybe I turned it down too low. Turn it up to like 3. That's one thing I like about cooking like seafood type meals or fish or whatever, is because the fish cooks so quick. So you can have a 30-minute meal when you cook fish. It just depends on the sides you add with it. What I can also do is some garlic bread. So let me get that ready. This is what I use. Texas toast. You know what? I'll be honest. I bought an off-brand one time, thinking I'm doing right by my pocket, and I was just highly disappointed. Highly disappointed.
Sorry, I stepped away. What is in here?
Oh, you're fine. Huh? I don't care about this dirty pan. Look.
Rusty
This is
pan.
Old Faithful right here, okay? This is gonna get the job.
Musty, crusty, rusty, dusty.
This is gonna get it done, okay? This is the pan we need.
I won't be having any garlic bread. Musty, crusty, rusty, dusty. I will be having garlic bread. I love it.
Excuse me for you get.
Everybody has that one pan in their kitchen that they just don't want to give it up.
You talking too low. We
Just
can't
like
hear
you have
you.
the one set of pajamas or the one gown, Yeah.
Right. Come on, shrimp. I know I didn't want to cook you too
So what's
hot.
in here now?
Oh, you stepped away and you want to know the recipe?
You just season it and that's
Yeah.
it. Okay. So it's basically just butter and
Yeah,
whipping cream.
the roux is butter and whipping cream, and then garlic too. But I didn't have any garlic, but that doesn't mean it's not gonna taste good. So that's why I added rosemary to it, because that's gonna be really good.
Garlic powder, garlic butter.
Garlic salt is what I added. So. But I like to use the real garlic though, This tastes so much better when you.
You're gonna stir that?
Just gonna add the pasta in there actually. Give me this garlic.
See, I ain't got
bread.
time for all this. You just pour a jar.
I have, I guess, spoiled myself in a sense because I can't do that jar stuff no more. Once I figured out I could do
She
it
said no more.
my way, I was like, yeah.
It's anymore.
Okay.
I did raise her to use proper English. Okay, you want it back over there now?
Yeah, I do. This right here is the
Oh,
rosemary.
look at my one nail.
This is rosemary that I added to add some flavor to this. It's a herb. It's a good herb.
2 or 3.
6.
Hey, 6 people. Thank y'all. We really appreciate it.
All right, the shrimp's starting to cook. It's starting to shrink. That's little lady right there. So.
The food is hot.
Get back and be careful. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in there because putting the garlic bread in now. I wish I had some salad, to be honest. I don't know what I was thinking today. But just to go back over the ingredients if you've missed out, for this homemade sauce, which is probably what you want more than anything out of this video, because that's how I would probably feel. It's heavy whipping cream or whipping cream, same thing. And then I also used butter, but I use real butter for my sauce. So you can use like a stick, or I used about this much right here. It's not even a full thing. So how many tablespoons is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is about 5 tablespoons of butter that I use, okay? Sorry, I don't have like specific instructions. And then I mixed those two together and I seasoned my roux as I was cooking it. Sauce roux, whatever you want to call it. And right now, I'm just getting the shrimp good and ready to go. I like to cook the shrimp before I put it in the sauce. I'm kind of weird like that. I don't know if y'all are, but I sure am. The sauce is still on, if you're wondering. I just turned it down to low because it's done. And if I want to add to it, I'll just do that. So, I was taught to clean as I cook. I got to clean this up. I got to put this up. I'm not using it anymore. I will clean this up. If you have a Sam's card, this is going to be your best buddy, best friend. Do you know what I do? I put these in the oven, cook them, and then I make a sauce, like a butter sauce to go over it. So I'll mix like butter and I'll put garlic salt and just literally melt that in the microwave and pour it over. Baby, let me tell you, the truth hurts. Because that sauce be the truth whenever I use those crab cakes. But I'm not going to put those crab cakes in the oven today. And they are made with real crab too, just so you know. All right, so shrimp's coming along. Like I said, it's going to shrink. Yes, it did. But let's just take a look at that sauce is building up down there. All of that is going in there. You definitely want that in your sauce because that's just nothing but flavor that you're adding to your dish. I'm gonna let this cook for another couple minutes while my refrigerator is yelling at me that I need to close it. I'm gonna go put this back up. But Sam's Club crab cakes. Just throwing it in there. Little disclaimer. You want to see something that's driving me crazy? All of this stuff that's on my counter right here. So I'm gonna put all of this up while the sauce is cooking and while the shrimp is going. Just clean up my mess. I'm actually leave this out because I may need to add more sauce to my sauce overall. And once again, I'll go back over everything. So when I made my sauce with my whipping cream and butter, 1 stick of butter, I added Italian seasoning. I added black pepper. I just seasoned it to my taste. Like literally, I never measure. I always just kind of make a thin layer across the top of my seasoning and then go from there. I added lemon pepper. They acting crazy back there. And then I'm also doing garlic sea salt, which I love. So if you want to feel like you want to add some more to it, you can do like sausage. You can actually add that too, but that would be good because of that flavor that sausage brings to it. Now my sauce right now is a little bit more salty than I would like, but I know that when I put the pasta in here, that's gonna take up a lot of that flavor. So here's my linguine right here, whoop-de-whoop, and I'm gonna just add that. My hands are clean, so don't even try me, yo. Don't try me. So I'm gonna pour about that much of the pasta in there for the moment. Good. And mix it on up. I can already tell that I'm gonna have to add more sauce, which is fine. I'm gonna turn my shrimp off though. because I don't need the shrimp to cook anymore. Because it's gonna cook in here too. Don't forget, okay? But oh, I smell that rosemary. Oh my God, it smells so good. As you can see, I'm gonna need some more sauce and pasta. This is not enough for all the people that are here. So what I do in that case is I'm gonna add the rest of the whipping cream I have in here. Forget it. Boom. Now, if you are out of whipping cream or out of butter or you don't know how to make it more saucy, just add water. It is okay to add water to your food, especially if it's gonna stretch it out some. So I just added the last of my whipping cream. I use that whole container. I'm gonna be feeding, it's me, Jamal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's like 6 of us. Yeah, it's 6 of us. So just wanna make sure I have enough sauce. All right, let me taste it so far, see what it's like. Good, so great. Now, like I said, because my sauce is a little more like salty right now, I'm going to not keep the drippings in it, but that's what this is supposed to do. You're supposed to pour all this in there, but I don't want to pour all this in there. So I'm gonna drain this for a second. Let me add the rest of my pasta in here too. Let me add some more pasta. I just don't want to add too much. I don't know why I won't just pour it all in there. Just being stupid. Just being stupid. Let me see. If I need the rest of the pasta, I'm just gonna put some and save it in here, basically. I'll have it on the side to reach out to use. All right, so let me go over here so that I can drain some of this shrimp a little bit. All right, shrimp looks A1. Oh, look at how good that looks. Ooh. And the only thing I put in it was butter, and then I used the same seasonings I use for my sauce, I use for my shrimp, so that everything is consistently tasting the same. So, almost. I'm gonna use this little thing here, and I love it because you don't have to pull out this big old drain. And what I do is I put it up against here, like so, like that, like Tab says. And I'm just gonna drain it out that way. That way I don't have to even pour this out of here. It's just gonna only drain this, and then I'm done. I don't have to like wash a lot of dishes. You hungry, Devin?
Mama,
What?
did you go get the what you call this stuff in your house?
I didn't. I'm sorry. I forgot. I'm on live right there. Just ask Jamal to do it because I'm cooking right now, okay? You want to come say hi to the people on live? I did. Talking about Trey. He going down the stairs now.
Thank you, Jesus, Lord. Thank you.
All right, so mix it all up. Put it all in there. Mix it all
So
up.
then if there's some other white spaghetti left over, you can eat it. See, look.
They can't see you. They're looking at me cook. Thank you. Okay, so now I'm just going to mix everything up. Nice and good. Just like that. Y'all, this is the end of the recipe. This is all you do. I literally did a 30-minute recipe, and it only took 33 minutes because I kept having to kind of stop and show you guys what I was doing. But this is it. Like this is the end of the recipe. I'm done. I am done, 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 done. But if you want to add a layer of flavor to this, don't forget about that cheese. You can either add the cheese at the very, very, very end like I'm doing here, or once everything is cooked and you are done making the sauce, then you can add the cheese at that point. I can smell that garlic bread too. If it's not saucy enough, if this is not saucy enough for you, then add water to it or add more whipping cream to it. Whatever liquid you need to add to give it more sauciness, you can do that, okay?
What do people like?
They're right there.
Hey, people.
Hold on, wait. Let's just do that there.
Yeah. Call my number at 254.
Uh-uh.
Okay.
That ain't the zip code, y'all. Okay, excuse me.
Peace.
All right, so sorry.
Ladies, holla at me, you know what I'm saying?
No, ladies, do not.
Mommy's like,
I'm a fine light skin.
Boy, get your behind out of here.
I'm a fine brown skin.
Oh my God. Excuse me before y'all be. I don't know. Just get out of here.
Call me it.
So mozzarella cheese was what I have. I just put it right on the top. You can mix it in the sauce before you add the pasta and the shrimp, or you can do it.
Mama, haven't you did like where you made this, but you like put the cheese on there and you put it in the oven and you get that like crust on the top?
That was a different meal. I don't even know what you're talking about, but that was something totally different.
I think I remember you doing that one time.
Yeah, and I leave it like that, y'all. I'm literally done. 35 minutes and counting, and I'm done. Look at that there. Oh, let me see if I can turn this light up so y'all can really see the
How many people are
greatness. I think like
30?
6.
watching?
No, that's 36 minutes. It's 4 people watching now, but this is how it looks up close. It is saucy. Look at them juices and berries. So it is definitely juicy. If you want it more cheesy, add your cheese before you start adding pasta and shrimp to it, okay? Get that roux the perfect way you want it to be, and then add your extra stuff to it. Excuse me?
You got the bread on there?
Yeah, excuse me. Like, for real, excuse me. Whew.
Got a hot whiff of air.
Yeah,
It's not ready, bro.
almost.
Yeah, almost.
Yeah, it's already brown on the other side. I'm just flipping them. I always flip them so they can kind of be, yeah. But if y'all wonder what I'm talking about, I also have garlic bread that I put in the oven. Texas toast. I'm just gonna turn it on because it's still gonna be cooking. But that's it, y'all. I literally showed you a 30-minute homemade meal that you can make. This is my infamous fettuccine Alfredo. So one more time, just to help you guys out, if you're just now kind of catching on late, I made the sauce with a stick of butter, at least, 5 tablespoons of butter at least, or a whole stick. And then I added whipping cream to that. Look at y'all in the background. Debbie, you have a knife in your hand? Then I added whipping cream to it. This light is bright as, ooh, I'm like a ghost.
Nice.
There we go. And then I was cooking my pasta. I cooked it in salt water to give it a little flavor. And then I used for my seasonings, just 4 seasonings. And I used them for all of my shrimp. I used it for my sauce too. I used the same seasonings. I didn't step out the line. So, Italian, lemon pepper, black pepper, and then garlic sea salt. Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about. This is garlic sea salt. And then, like I said, once I was done with my sauce, I decided to add my cheese last and just on top. But if you want to add cheese to the sauce and make the sauce all cheesy and stuff, then you put the cheese in before you add your stuff and just kind of stir it up real good. And it has to look cheesy as you lift the sauce up out the pan. If it don't look cheesy, then you ain't put enough in there. All right. I used, the pasta that I used is linguine pasta. I didn't even use the whole thing, but I use linguine pasta. They can't see it. They can't see that, what you're doing here. So that is it. I am done. I hope that you guys use this recipe for the rest of your lives like I am. And it's such an easy 30-minute meal. And I still have some regular pasta left over that they're going to try to eat. But anyways, thank you for joining. This is my first time doing cooking because I cook every day. And I was like, you know what? This time I'm going to record it. And I'm going to show y'all something. Because this sauce is clutch. I'm just letting y'all know. But anyways, thank you for watching. If you want to see another video, thank you for the thumbs up as well. Have a great day. I guess I can turn this off too.